Guess what really drives your sense of smell? The loss of smell, or anosmia, can actually be a surprising early sign of serious neurological conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. This change often shows up years before other, more recognizable symptoms come to light. Imagine waking up one day and not being able to enjoy your favorite food's aroma or the scent of fresh flowers. For many, this could be the first clue that something deeper is going on in the brain. Researchers believe that damage to specific brain regions responsible for processing smells might be linked to these conditions. By paying attention to changes in our sense of smell, we could catch these diseases much earlier and potentially improve outcomes with timely interventions. Isn't it fascinating how our senses can be windows into our health? What other ordinary signs might be pointing to hidden health issues? Ever wondered how many legs a centipede really has? Despite its name, which comes from the Latin word for 100, a centipede typically has around 30 legs. This intriguing creature, found in various habitats around the world, often gives people the wrong impression with its name. Centipedes belong to the class Chilopoda and vary greatly in size, color, and number of legs, with some species sporting more or fewer legs. The number can depend on the type of centipede, as they can have anywhere from 15 to 177 pairs of legs, though they always have an odd number of total legs because they add new segments as they grow. Centipedes are carnivorous and are equipped with venomous fangs that help them hunt and immobilize their prey. So while they may not literally have 100 legs, they are fascinating and effective predators in their ecosystems. Their unique adaptations make them an essential part of the food chain, both as hunters and as prey. Next time you see one, remember this surprising detail about their legs. This might surprise you. Hattie McDaniel made Oscar history. In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for her unforgettable performance as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's groundbreaking win marked a significant milestone not only for her career, but also for the representation of African Americans in Hollywood, a landscape often marred by racial discrimination. The ceremony, held in Los Angeles, took place in a segregated environment, yet Hattie delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech that resonated deeply with many people watching. Her achievement not only redefined possibilities for Black actors and actresses, but also ignited hope among those aspiring to make their mark in cinema. At a time when roles for Black artists were typically constrained to stereotypes, Hattie's talent and unwavering determination allowed her to shine brightly. Today, we honor her incredible legacy and the doors she opened for future generations in film. What steps can we take to continue celebrating her contributions and advocate for greater diversity in the entertainment industry? Have you ever wondered why Scrabble rules can surprise us? In 2015, an extraordinary event unfolded in New Zealand when Richard, a passionate Scrabble player, clinched a championship title with a word that wasn't recognized as French, despite the tournament being conducted in that language. This unexpected twist highlighted the quirky nature of Scrabble, where words often depend on players' strategies. Richard didn't stop there. He showcased his incredible talent by winning the World Championship in France in 2018 and adding multiple English Scrabble titles to his name. But the real shocker came in 2024 when he triumphed in a Spanish championship, all while not knowing the language. Richard's unique achievements raise fascinating questions about language and strategy in Scrabble. How can someone excel without fully mastering the language? His story inspires players everywhere to embrace creativity and challenge the norm. Guess what really drives our presence in space? For over 2 decades, humanity has been continuously living and working in space, thanks to the International Space Station, ISS. This incredible structure orbits Earth and serves as a unique laboratory for scientific research. Astronauts from various countries come together, conducting experiments that range from studying microgravity effects on the human body to growing plants in space. These studies not only advance our knowledge about living in space, but also have benefits back on Earth, like improving medical treatments and environmental monitoring. The ISS showcases international cooperation with countries like the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada, playing vital roles in its operation. So what does the future hold? As we look to Mars and beyond, our experiences on the ISS will guide us in making long-duration space travel a reality. Guess what really drives movie access in Compton? The movie Straight Outta Compton faced an unexpected challenge. It couldn't be screened in its own hometown due to the lack of local theaters. This disconnected the film from its audience, which is ironic because it's all about the rise of hip-hop legends NWA. The absence of theaters in Compton meant that residents had to travel elsewhere to see their own story on the big screen. This situation reflects a larger issue of accessibility in urban areas, where entertainment options can be limited. While film festivals and community screenings have tried to bridge this gap, many people still feel left out of the cultural narratives that define their lives. The disconnect between a film celebrating local history and the inability of local audiences to access it raises important questions about representation and community engagement in the film industry. How can we make sure every story reaches its rightful audience? This might surprise you. Vultures are nature's eco-engineers. These remarkable birds serve as the frontline sanitation workers of our ecosystems, maintaining balance by consuming decaying carcasses. Equipped with powerful stomach acid, vultures can dissolve deadly pathogens like anthrax, cholera, and botulism without being harmed themselves. When a carcass begins to rot, these avian recyclers swoop in to neutralize the threat, transforming disease-ridden flesh into harmless biomass in just hours. Their digestive system is so effective that even their droppings are less toxic than those of many other scavengers. But vultures do more than just eat. Their guts host a unique community of microbes that further aid in breaking down the putrid meat. Without vultures, ecosystems would face a devastating accumulation of carcasses, potentially leading to bacterial outbreaks and vermin infestations. Conservationists now recognize vultures as keystone species, essential for biodiversity and public health. Their decline in certain areas has already resulted in alarming spikes in disease, highlighting the need for awareness and protection. These misunderstood birds aren't grotesque. They are guardians of ecological balance. Can you imagine that breathtaking stargazing awaits you? This magical experience unfolds in the Atacama Desert of northern Chile, renowned as one of the finest locations on our planet for observing the cosmos. Why is this desert so special? Its astonishingly clear atmosphere stands out, being exceptionally dry and devoid of moisture, which creates crystal-clear views of celestial wonders like stars, planets, and galaxies, free from distortion. Furthermore, the Atacama enjoys minimal light pollution thanks to its sparse population and the absence of major cities nearby. As a result, the night sky dazzles with thousands of twinkling stars visible to the naked eye. For those keen on delving deeper, local astronomy tours offer telescopes and knowledgeable guides, enhancing the experience as you explore constellations and noteworthy celestial events. The region is home to significant observatories, including the prestigious European Southern Observatory, which capitalizes on this unique environment to conduct pioneering astronomical research. Whether you are a passionate stargazer or simply someone who finds joy in the beauty of the universe, spending a night under the stars in the Atacama Desert remains an unforgettable adventure. Is it really true that Finland is the happiest country? Finland is topping the charts as the happiest place to live, according to various happiness indices. With an impressive score of 7,941 points, it outshines its closest competitor, Denmark, which stands at 7,583 points. But what makes Finland so special? This northern gem combines a wealth of factors that contribute to a high quality of life. One of its strongest assets is an incredible education system, designed with equality at its core, ensuring that every child has access to the tools they need to thrive. Additionally, Finland places great emphasis on community and social support. The strong bonds among its citizens foster a sense of belonging and connection. Picture tranquil lakes and verdant forests. These stunning natural landscapes not only encourage outdoor activities, but also enhance emotional well-being. Beyond these, the Finnish values of trust, freedom, and gender equality create an environment where individuals feel safe and empowered to pursue their happiness. It's no surprise that so many people dream of visiting or even living in this beautiful Nordic wonderland. Why was Stalingrad the bloodiest battle in history? The Battle of Stalingrad, fought between August 1942 and February 1943 during World War II, holds the grim title of being the bloodiest battle ever recorded. This catastrophic conflict involved more than 2 million soldiers and civilians, resulting in staggering casualties. The battle marked a pivotal turning point in the war, as the Soviet Union faced off against Nazi Germany in a desperate struggle for control of the city. Soldiers fought fiercely amidst the rubble, enduring freezing winters and relentless bombardments. The urban landscape of Stalingrad became a deadly maze of snipers and street combat, forcing both sides to adapt quickly to the brutal conditions. This ferocity led to staggering losses, with estimates showing over 1 million casualties on each side, including soldiers and civilians caught in the crossfire. Ultimately, the Soviet victory at Stalingrad not only halted the German advance, but also marked the beginning of a series of defeats for Hitler's army, reshaping the course of the war in Europe. You might be shocked to learn how our immune system fights back. Our immune system is like an elite security team for your body, constantly on alert to protect us from harmful invaders. It employs special memory cells, which are like seasoned detectives that remember criminals they've encountered before. When a new infection strikes, these memory cells spring into action, recalling how to combat familiar pathogens efficiently. This memory helps our bodies respond faster and more effectively, often stopping infections in their tracks before we even feel sick. It's fascinating to think that, thanks to these memory cells, we can develop immunity to diseases after just one encounter. Vaccines take advantage of this clever system by introducing a harmless version of a virus, training our immune memory without making us ill. This incredible functionality keeps us healthy, making it clear how vital our immune defense really is. Why are NASCAR pit crews made up of athletes? In NASCAR, the pit crew's role has transformed dramatically over the years. Once filled solely with skilled mechanics, today's crews often include former athletes who bring incredible speed and coordination to high-pressure scenarios. These athletes are not just there for show. They are meticulously trained to perform essential tasks like refueling and tire changes in under 12 seconds. This rapid-fire efficiency can make or break a race, turning each pit stop into a thrilling spectacle. Imagine a ballet of precision and timing where every second counts, and these crew members work seamlessly together to ensure the car is ready to hit the track again. The combination of physical fitness and specialized training means these pit crews are vital in keeping the team's competitive edge. So next time you watch a NASCAR race, pay attention to those pit stops. They're not just quick, they're an athletic performance all their own. What if I told you vultures enjoy a mud bath? Bearded vultures, known for their impressive wingspan and striking appearance, have a fascinating habit of bathing in iron-rich mud to dye their feathers red. This unique behavior isn't just for show. It might serve practical purposes, such as intimidation against potential threats or simply enhancing their attractiveness to potential mates. By applying this natural dye to their feathers, these birds make a bold statement in their rugged mountain habitats. This ritual highlights their intelligence and creativity as they embrace the colorful side of life in a world often seen as harsh and unforgiving. Observing these magnificent creatures in action offers a delightful glimpse into the complexity of animal behavior. So next time you see a bearded vulture soaring through the sky, remember that those red feathers may tell a whole story of beauty and survival. Is it really true that Stevenson wrote Dr. Jekyll in 6 days? The incredible story behind the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde reveals more than just a classic tale of duality. In 1886, Robert Louis Stevenson found himself in a whirlwind of creativity fueled by cocaine. During this intense 6-day binge, he astonishingly penned around 60,000 words, crafting a gripping narrative that explores the complexities of human nature. His wife, aware of the extraordinary circumstances, was both amazed and concerned about the speed and fervor with which he wrote. This dark and thrilling story, which has captivated readers for generations, helped define the genre of horror fiction. The characters of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde symbolize the eternal struggle between good and evil within us all. While Stevenson's bouts of inspiration spark wonder, they also raise questions about the impact of substance use on creativity. What do you think about the relationship between addiction and artistic genius? Here's something incredible about unbelievable facts about the massive IC 1101. Imagine standing at the edge of a galaxy so enormous that it makes our Milky Way seem like a minor player in the cosmic theater. Enter IC 1101, a gigantic elliptical galaxy located about 1 billion light-years from Earth within the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This behemoth spans an astounding 6 million light-years across, shining with the brilliance of over 100 trillion stars. Yes, that's trillions. To truly grasp its size, consider this. If you were to travel from one side to the other at the speed of light, you'd need to journey for billions of years. But IC 1101 is not a solitary giant. It's part of an interconnected cosmic family, engaging with numerous other galaxies within its cluster. Current scientific inquiries delve into the formation of such colossal galaxies, sparking curiosity about the forces that give rise to cosmic giants. As we gaze into the depths of the universe, IC 1101 serves as a fascinating reminder of the incredible scales of existence, urging us to ponder what other wonders lie beyond our view. Explore the incredible Larvich Hercusa community living high above. This unique group thrives in towering high-rise buildings, standing tall amidst harsh winter sea conditions. Located near the polar regions, the Larvich Hercusa cleverly utilizes its 10 nuclear facilities to power their homes and keep warm, showcasing impressive engineering and adaptability. Beyond their urban lifestyle, they are an essential part of a larger oceanic ecosystem that includes various marine life. With their advanced technology and innovative use of resources, this community illustrates the balance between nature and human ingenuity. How do they maintain their connection to the ocean while living high above it? The intricate relationship among the Larvich Hercusa, the sea, and urban life highlights fascinating examples of resilience and adaptation in today's world. Prepare to be amazed by underwater volcanoes. Did you know the ocean is hiding over 1 million of these incredible natural wonders? These underwater volcanoes, some of which remain active today, play a key role in shaping our planet. When they erupt, they release molten rock and gases, which can create new islands and change landscapes over time. The eruptions can be spectacular, sometimes forming new land masses as lava cools and hardens. Many of these volcanoes are part of the mid-ocean ridges, a network of underwater mountains formed by tectonic activity. While we often think of volcanoes on land, the vast majority are actually in the ocean, where they can be difficult for us to observe. Scientists study these fascinating structures to understand more about Earth's geology and even the conditions that might support life in extreme environments. Isn't it amazing how much is happening beneath the waves? Believe it or not, Kumbh Mela is astonishingly massive. This incredible festival is the world's largest religious gathering, where every 12 years millions flock to India to immerse themselves in spirituality and community by the Ganges River. The Kumbh Mela is much more than a visual feast. It symbolizes the belief that bathing in these sacred waters erases sins and leads to spiritual liberation. Imagine the cities of Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik bursting with life as they prepare for the arrival of up to 120 million visitors within a few weeks. The air crackles with excitement as attendees chant, sing, and perform rituals, weaving together a breathtaking tapestry of faith and festivity. Interestingly, this awe-inspiring event is so extensive that it can even be viewed from space. Its origins can be traced back to an ancient Hindu legend about a cosmic struggle between gods and demons over a pot of ambrosia. The Kumbh Mela highlights India's rich spiritual heritage while illustrating the unifying power of faith, as people from diverse backgrounds come together in a shared pursuit of purification and enlightenment. Can you escape a crocodile's grip easily? Experts say that poking a crocodile in the eyes is one of the quickest ways to break free if you find yourself in a tight spot with this powerful predator. Crocodiles have incredibly strong jaws, and once they snap down, their grip can feel like a vice. Luckily, their eyes are a vulnerable target. The idea is simple. Aiming for the eyes can cause enough distress to the crocodile, making it release its hold. This method works because crocodiles, like many animals, instinctively pull back when their eyes are threatened. Of course, the best way to avoid a close encounter with a crocodile is by staying at a safe distance and respecting their habitat. Crocodilian species can be found in rivers, lakes, and even some coastal areas around the world, and they play a crucial role in their ecosystems. While the thought of poking a crocodile sounds wild, it's just another reminder of how we need to respect and understand wildlife, especially those with a mouthful of sharp teeth. Believe it or not, plastic flamingos are everywhere. You might be amazed to discover that in the United States, the number of plastic flamingos exceeds that of real flamingos. This quirky phenomenon began in the 1950s when artist Don Featherstone designed the iconic pink lawn ornament. These lively, cheerful replicas quickly found their way into American yards, becoming symbols of fun and carefree suburban life. Unlike the actual flamingo population, which mainly resides in Florida and the Caribbean, plastic flamingos have spread across the country, transforming lawns into vibrant displays. They often appear in amusing poses, adding a touch of whimsy to gardens and porches alike. These playful decorations also inspire creative yard parties and art projects, showcasing just how much joy they bring to communities. As we encounter these colorful birds, they evoke memories of sandy beaches and sunshine, serving as a reminder to embrace the lighter side of life. With their widespread presence, can we really resist smiling at these delightful pink birds? Discover the stunning beauty of the tree frog. This remarkable amphibian is admired for its eye-catching, vibrant green color. Found in various habitats across the world, especially in rainforests, tree frogs aren't just pretty to look at. They play a vital role in their ecosystems. Their bright coloration isn't merely for show, it helps with camouflage among leaves, making them less visible to predators. Tree frogs also exhibit fascinating behaviors, including climbing skills that allow them to navigate the treetops with ease. Interestingly, they have specialized toe pads that enable them to cling to surfaces, defying gravity. Beyond their beauty, tree frogs are crucial bioindicators, meaning their health reflects the state of the environment. Sadly, like many species, they face threats from habitat loss and climate change. Learning about these sensational creatures encourages conservation efforts, ensuring these enchanting animals continue to thrive. Are you ready to appreciate the amazing tree frog? Think Disney Plus is just for kids? In 2019, Disney Plus launched and quickly became a powerhouse in the streaming world, racking up over 150 million subscribers in just 3 years. This impressive growth shows how popular it is, not just among families, but across a wide audience. Why the rush to subscribe? Disney Plus offers access to an incredible range of content from iconic franchises like Marvel and Star Wars, making it a treasure trove for fans of all ages. You can enjoy superhero adventures, epic space battles, and nature documentaries from the National Geographic collection, all in one place. As a result, Disney Plus has positioned itself as a strong contender against giants like Netflix and Amazon, shaking up the entertainment landscape. With new releases and exclusive originals always on the horizon, it's clear that this streaming service is not just about classic Disney cartoons. It's a comprehensive platform that caters to diverse tastes. What will you watch next on Disney Plus? Hard to believe, but here's what actually happens at the Kawarau Bridge. The Kawarau Gorge Suspension Bridge in New Zealand isn't just a bridge, it's the mecca for thrill seekers. This incredible structure, soaring 43 meters above the stunning Kawarau River, is famous for being the world's first commercial bungee jumping site, which opened its doors to adrenaline junkies in 1988. Picture standing on the edge, heart pounding, peering down at the cascading water while surrounded by postcard-perfect landscapes. As jumpers take the exhilarating leap, they experience a rush of excitement that few other activities can match. The bridge also plays a dual role by linking to the scenic Queenstown Trail, beloved by hikers and bikers alike. While strolling or cycling along this trail, visitors can soak in mesmerizing views of the gorge and the river, creating an unforgettable experience that perfectly blends nature with thrills. Whether you're daring enough to take the plunge or prefer to revel in the breathtaking surroundings, the Kawaro Bridge stands as a must-visit destination that encapsulates the adventurous spirit of New Zealand. How will you choose to explore this iconic site? Prepare to be enchanted by Julian Voss Andreas sculptures. This German artist creates stunning works that play tricks on your eyes. His sculptures use a clever design of parallel sheets that can look solid from one angle, but fade away when you change your viewpoint. Imagine walking around one of these pieces and suddenly watching it transform right before your eyes. This clever manipulation of light and perspective makes Julian's art not just something to see, but also something to experience. Each sculpture invites you in, encouraging you to explore the boundaries of perception. As you move, the artwork shifts, revealing hidden dimensions and patterns. It's a true dance between art and physics, where your position becomes an essential part of the artwork. This innovative style not only challenges traditional sculpture, but also sparks conversations about how we see and understand the world around us. How many other artworks can offer such a dynamic relationship with their viewers? What's the world's oldest cognac doing after 240 years? The oldest cognac in the world is a remarkable bottle of Gossi, distilled way back in 762. This extraordinary spirit remains sealed tight for over 240 years, a true time capsule of taste. Imagine the history it witnessed through the centuries, from revolutions to innovations, all while resting quietly in its bottle. In 2014, this piece of liquid time was auctioned off for a staggering $100,000, highlighting its rarity and allure among collectors and enthusiasts alike. You might wonder what makes this cognac so special. It combines the artistry of ancient distillation techniques with the mystique of its age. Each sip would offer a unique experience, a glimpse into the craftsmanship of the 18th century. While it may not be cracked open at any parties, its journey from a quiet cellar to an auction spotlight is a testament to how some things can become legendary. Ever thought about how the passage of time transforms simple drinks into priceless treasures? Guess what really drives Volgograd's mysterious disc wonders? During excavations in Russia, scientists uncovered extraordinary artifacts known as the Volgograd discs. These massive tungsten discs, reminiscent of flying saucers, have ignited the imagination of many, leading to wild theories about extraterrestrial origins. While the idea of aliens crafting these bizarre objects is certainly captivating, researchers assert a more terrestrial explanation. They believe these discs formed naturally over millennia through erosion processes, sculpted by the relentless forces of wind and water. Tungsten, a remarkably durable metal, withstands these elements, leading to the eerie saucer-like shapes we see today. As curiosity swirled among the media and the public, tales of UFOs and alien encounters garnered attention, overshadowing the disc's true origin story. Although the Volgograd discs do not provide evidence of extraterrestrial life, they serve as a potent reminder of the planet's secrets and the captivating natural processes that shape our world. How many more wonders lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered? Is it really true that Kabwe is dangerous for kids? This small town in Zambia was once bustling as a lead mining center, but its past has left a troubling legacy. The ground in and around Kabwe now harbors dust infused with heavy metals like lead, which pose a serious threat to the health and development of children. Studies have shown that exposure to these toxins can significantly impair cognitive skills, hindering learning and memory. Additionally, children may experience mobility issues and vision problems as a result of this contamination. It's heartbreaking to think that a place once thriving economically might now hinder the bright futures of its young residents. Efforts to clean up and mitigate contamination are crucial, but awareness is just as important. Understanding the long-term impacts of lead exposure is vital, not only for the safety of Kabwe's children, but also for other communities facing similar risks. What steps can we take to protect these vulnerable kids from the dangerous legacy of mining? Why exactly does Adidas use 4DFWD 3D technology? The innovative 4DFWD 3D sneakers from Adidas are transforming the world of athletic footwear. These unique sneakers are created using a remarkable process called carbon digital light synthesis. This cutting-edge technology allows Adidas to print the shoe's midsole, resulting in an exceptional combination of flexibility and support. The design is not just about looks, it's engineered to provide a smooth forward motion with every step you take. This means athletes can experience enhanced comfort and performance. With the 4DFW D3D, Adidas is not only focusing on functionality, but also embracing environmental consciousness by using sustainable materials. This perfect blend of innovation and responsibility makes these sneakers a popular choice among athletes and fitness enthusiasts alike. Are you ready to step into the future of footwear? This might surprise you, Helen Keller and Robert E. Lee's connection. You may know Helen Keller as a remarkable advocate for people with disabilities, but her family tree has an intriguing twist. Keller is related to the famous Confederate General Robert E. Lee through her paternal grandmother, who was actually his second cousin. This unexpected link provides a fascinating glimpse into the intertwining lives of influential figures in American history. While Keller's life was marked by her struggle against adversity and her triumphs as an author and lecturer, Lee is often remembered for his role during the Civil War. Exploring their connection highlights how personal relationships often intertwine with historical narratives, shaping the stories we tell about the past. How cool is it that a figure who fought for civil rights shares ancestry with someone who is a pivotal part of a controversial chapter in American history? Did you know that Banksy influenced Children of Men? In the making of this thought-provoking film, director Alfonso Cuarón sought out the elusive street artist Banksy for collaboration. Although Banksy declined to directly participate, he left a mark on the movie by allowing his famous artwork, Kissing Coppers, to be featured in one impactful scene. This choice beautifully illustrates the fascinating intersection of film and street art. The presence of Banksy's work in the film not only enhances the visual storytelling, but also makes a statement about society and culture. Kissing Coppers itself, which depicts two male police officers sharing a kiss, is a bold piece reflecting themes of love and acceptance. By incorporating such a relevant artwork, Cuarón linked cinema to the broader dialogue about art in public spaces. How many films have that kind of connection with the streets? Explore Hawaii's unique green sand beach at Papakolea. This stunning destination stands out as one of the rare green sand beaches worldwide, earning its vibrant color from volcanic minerals, particularly olivine. Located on the Big Island, Papakolea Beach is tucked away inside a cinder cone that formed from an ancient volcanic eruption. The mix of volcanic rocks and olivine creates a dazzling contrast against the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean. Picture yourself walking along this extraordinary shoreline, where the sand glimmers in hues of green, a sight unlike any typical beach. To reach Papakolea, visitors often hike a rugged path that adds to the excitement of discovering something so special. The beach is not only beautiful, but also a reminder of Hawaii's dynamic geology and rich natural history. However, because it's a remote location, it's essential to respect the environment by cleaning up after yourself and being mindful of local wildlife. Have you ever imagined lying on sand that sparkles with flecks of green? Is Rage Yoga the new way to relax? Rage Yoga combines traditional yoga with a fun twist, letting you vent your frustrations while still getting a workout. Imagine doing downward dog and unleashing a colorful string of expletives all at once. It might sound strange, but this unique practice encourages participants to express their emotions openly. Instead of the calm silence often found in yoga classes, Rage Yoga welcomes humor and raw feelings, making it easier for people to connect with both their bodies and their frustrations. The goal isn't just to get fit, but also to find a release from stress. By mixing playful language with physical movement, participants often report feeling a sense of catharsis, leaving the class lighter and more relaxed. So if the pressures of life are getting you down, why not consider giving Rage Yoga a try? It might be just the energetic outlet you need. What if I told you fog is a cloud on the ground? Fog forms when cool air meets warm, moisture-filled air, leading to tiny water droplets that create a thick veil over the landscape. This fascinating weather phenomenon can turn an ordinary day into a scene from a dream, making you feel like you've stepped into a magical world. Imagine walking through a park where the trees loom like shadowy giants and sounds soften in the mist. Historically, fog has played a significant role in literature and film, adding an eerie atmosphere to tales like those of Sherlock Holmes, where mysterious figures and hidden dangers seem to lurk in the thick haze of Victorian London. It's not just a cool sight. Fog influences our environment, impacting temperatures and even affecting local wildlife. Have you ever wondered how fog can change the way we perceive familiar places? Why will galaxies collide without star crashes? In approximately 4.5 billion years, our Milky Way galaxy will have an epic encounter with the Andromeda Galaxy, two massive cosmic structures that have been swirling in space for eons. You might think that such a monumental collision would lead to chaos and mayhem, with stars and planets smashing into each other left and right. Surprisingly, that won't be the case. The vastness of space means that stars are incredibly far apart, much like two bustling cities where most people never meet. When these galaxies collide, their gravitational forces will pull them closer together, but the distances between individual stars are so immense that the chances of direct star-to-star collisions are almost zero. Instead, the galaxies will intertwine and reshape themselves over millions of years, forming new star systems and a unique cosmic landscape. This fascinating dance in the universe reminds us of the wonders beyond our world, as well as the scale of celestial events. Can you imagine witnessing such a spectacular astronomical spectacle? Exciting news in space exploration awaits us. Mr. Beast, the famous YouTuber known for his extravagant challenges and philanthropic videos, has announced a groundbreaking plan to send a lucky follower to space in an upcoming video. This bold move not only demonstrates Mr. Beast's penchant for pushing the boundaries of content creation, but also highlights the growing interest in space travel among everyday people. Imagine the thrill of experiencing weightlessness and gazing down at Earth from above. The competition to win this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is expected to be fierce, drawing in fans from all over. As Mr. Beast continues to inspire millions with his creative ideas, this space adventure promises to be another memorable moment in his journey. Will you be one of the lucky participants dreaming of stars and galaxies? Here's something incredible about South Korea's gaming laws. In South Korea, a fascinating regulation restricts children under 17 from playing online games after midnight. This policy, aimed at nurturing healthier gaming habits, reflects the government's commitment to youth well-being. Authorities monitor gaming IDs to ensure compliance, making it a serious rule. Parents and educators have expressed support for this initiative, believing that it helps combat excessive gaming, which can lead to issues like poor sleep and social withdrawal. The government wants to encourage kids to engage in other activities, such as sports or reading, rather than staying up late glued to screens. By setting this curfew, South Korea is pushing for a more balanced lifestyle for its young gamers. Could this be a step towards fostering healthier digital habits in kids everywhere? Discover the vastness of the United States. With an impressive area of 9.59 million square kilometers, the United States ranks as the fourth largest country in the world, following Russia, Canada, and China. Imagine traveling from the sun-soaked deserts of Arizona to the icy tundras of Alaska, all within one nation. This incredible diversity extends beyond just climate. It showcases a stunning range of ecosystems too. From lush forests to sprawling prairies, each region has its own unique character. What's even more fascinating is that this vast country spans 6 time zones, meaning that when it's afternoon in New York, it's already morning in Hawaii. This variety not only influences the weather and wildlife, but also the culture and lifestyle of the people living across these different landscapes. Isn't it amazing how much the United States has to offer? Did you know recycling computers yields more gold? This surprising fact highlights an incredible opportunity in our tech-driven world. It turns out that the gold found in old electronics, like computers and smartphones, is often more profitable to extract than mining gold directly from the earth. This process, known as e-waste recycling, involves recovering valuable metals from discarded devices. Computers contain small amounts of gold in their circuit boards and connectors, making them hidden treasure troves. While traditional gold mining can be costly and environmentally damaging, recycling reduces waste and conserves natural resources. In fact, the extraction from e-waste can yield up to 80 times more gold than a regular mine for every ton of material processed. As our planet faces increasing e-waste challenges, this recycling method not only helps to recover precious metals, but also promotes a greener, more sustainable approach to technology. Why not consider recycling your old gadgets the next time you upgrade? This might surprise you. Dolphins have a side preference. Studies reveal that bottlenose dolphins tend to favor their right side, exhibiting about 95% right-sided behaviors. Just like many humans are right-handed, this phenomenon suggests a fascinating link between how these intelligent marine mammals and we process information. Scientists believe this lateralization connects to specialized functions in the brain's hemispheres. In humans, right-handedness is celebrated and stems from how the brain's left side controls language and fine motor skills. Dolphins, being highly social animals, likely benefit from their preference by coordinating movements and communicating effortlessly within their pods. This right-side bias raises intriguing questions about the evolution of intelligence in animals. Could understanding their preferences help us learn more about our own cognitive development? Dolphins truly showcase the marvels of nature in unexpected ways. Is it really true that the Pink Treaty changed history? The Pink Treaty, signed in 1819 between the United States and Spain, dramatically reshaped territorial claims and navigation rights along the mighty Mississippi River. This agreement was crucial for enhancing safety and defining clear boundaries in a region marked by conflict and uncertainty. Before the treaty, both nations had overlapping claims that often led to disputes. By clarifying territory and rights, the Pink Treaty enabled smoother travel for traders and settlers, fostering economic growth. The agreement not only solidified American control over Florida, but also allowed easier access to the heart of the continent. Imagine the bustling river transport of goods and people thriving in a more peaceful environment. This pivotal moment set the stage for westward expansion and the growth of the United States as a unified nation. Would the course of history have been different without it? Is it really true that Earth could shrink to 1 centimeter? Black holes are some of the most fascinating and mysterious objects in the universe. They are incredibly dense regions in space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Imagine if you could compress our entire planet Earth into a black hole. If that were possible, the Earth's diameter would shrink to about just 1 centimeter. This mind-boggling transformation highlights the insane density of black holes. To give some perspective, the Sun, which is far larger than Earth, would also become a black hole if it were compressed to a similar size. The process of becoming a black hole usually occurs when massive stars run out of fuel and collapse under their own gravity, resulting in a point of infinite density known as a singularity. Black holes can vary in size, from small ones formed from dying stars to supermassive black holes found at the centers of galaxies. Exploring these cosmic phenomena not only expands our understanding of physics, but also inspires curiosity about the ultimate fate of our own planet. Believe it or not, Yves Saint Laurent changed fashion forever. In 1966, this innovative designer introduced a stunning tuxedo specifically for women in his ready-to-wear collection. Before this bold move, women's clothing often followed strict gender norms, keeping them confined to dresses and skirts. However, Laurent's tuxedo challenged these conventions, allowing women to express their strength and sophistication in a new way. This groundbreaking piece was not just about style, it became a powerful symbol of feminine empowerment, showcasing that women could embrace traditionally male attire while still looking elegant. The tuxedo inspired countless designers and fashion revolutions, making it a staple in women's wardrobes around the world. Since then, women have donned tuxedos at formal events, parties, and even on everyday occasions, proving they can be just as chic and stylish as skirts or dresses. Yves Saint Laurent's influence helped reshape women's fashion, encouraging a shift toward more versatile and gender-neutral clothing. Isn't it amazing how one designer's vision can create such lasting change? Believe it or not, the gar is the largest wild bovine. Also known as the Indian bison, this magnificent creature roams the lush jungles and forests of India and Southeast Asia. Males are truly impressive, stretching up to 10 feet long and weighing as much as 2,200 pounds. Just imagine encountering such a colossal animal in its natural habitat. Its muscular build and striking presence make it one of the most iconic animals of the region. The gyar is not only known for its size but also for its unique features, like a large hump on its back and long curved horns. They thrive in herds and play a vital role in maintaining the ecosystem by grazing, which helps to shape the vegetation in their environment. Sadly, due to habitat loss and hunting, their numbers are declining. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these gentle giants for future generations to appreciate and admire. Prepare to be amazed by wild eating contests. Until 2011, an unusual and rather bizarre challenge took place at Six Flags amusement parks in the United States, where brave contestants faced off in a cockroach eating competition. Participants had just 5 minutes to devour as many cockroaches as they could, pushing the limits of their stomachs and their bravery. This strange contest attracted thrill seekers and those looking for a unique experience. But after a tragic incident that resulted in the death of one contestant, the event was permanently canceled. It serves as a reminder that some competitions might be more extreme than entertaining. While eating challenges continue to entertain folks across the nation, the cockroach contest remains a peculiar piece of amusement park history that sparks curiosity and concern alike. Would you ever dare to compete in such a contest? Let's uncover the truth about chocolate bars. Did you know that producing just one large chocolate bar requires around 400 cocoa beans? This fascinating fact highlights the importance of cocoa trees in chocolate production. Each cocoa tree can yield between 400 and 1,400 beans each year, depending on various factors like climate and tree health. However, this makes each tree's output precious and somewhat limited. If you think about it, every time you enjoy a chocolate bar, you're indulging in the dedicated work of a cocoa tree. The process of harvesting cocoa is labor-intensive, with farmers carefully picking the ripe cocoa pods and then extracting the beans inside. After harvesting, the beans undergo fermentation, drying, and roasting before they're transformed into the chocolate we love. With chocolate being one of the world's favorite treats, understanding its origins and the effort behind it makes you appreciate each bite even more. Isn't it amazing how much goes into your favorite sweets? Guess what really drives Vatican City's travel access? Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, faces a unique challenge due to its size and location. Surrounded entirely by Rome, it doesn't have room for its own airport, which means visitors must rely on the bustling airports of the Italian capital for their journeys. This tiny enclave, rich in culture and history, beautifully showcases how logistical constraints can shape a place. In contrast, neighboring San Marino, a landlocked microstate, utilizes Federico Fellini International Airport in Rimini, Italy, offering a direct gateway for travelers to its scenic landscapes. Monaco, another petite gem, depends on Nice Côte d'Azur Airport in France, connecting visitors to its luxurious coastline. These small nations illustrate how geography influences travel, making accessibility an essential aspect of their identity. So next time you plan a visit, consider the fascinating stories behind these unique travel arrangements. Most people don't know this, but suadeo is unique. This traditional dish from China offers a truly extraordinary dining experience by featuring grilled stones. These stones are seasoned with oil and spices, creating an enticing aroma that draws you in. When served, diners don't actually eat the stones. Instead, they suck on them to absorb the bold flavors before tossing them aside. This unusual practice elevates suadeo beyond a typical meal, transforming it into a multi-sensory experience that engages taste and smell like never before. Imagine the excitement of savoring rich sensations without the commitment of consuming the actual food. Though it may sound strange to some, this dish reflects the creativity and adventurous spirit found in Chinese cuisine. So next time you think of trying something new, Why not explore the flavors of Suodeo? Who knows, you might discover a new favorite. What are you waiting for? Did you know about Miami's giant conga line record? On March 13, 1988, Miami's Little Havana became the stage for an amazing celebration during the Calle Ocho Festival. This vibrant festival brought together nearly 120,000 enthusiastic participants who joined in a massive conga line, showcasing the rich traditions of Cuban culture right in the heart of the city. With lively music and joyful dancing filling the streets, the atmosphere buzzed with excitement as people of all ages danced together, creating unforgettable memories. Their incredible energy not only made the event spectacular, but also resulted in a Guinness World Record. This year marked a turning point as the once small street party grew into a significant cultural milestone, solidifying Little Havana's reputation as a hub of Cuban heritage in Miami. It's a celebration that truly embodies community spirit and joy. Don't you wish you could have joined in? Hard to believe, but your brain detects watchers. This fascinating ability is known as scophesthesia, and it suggests that our brains are wired to pick up on social cues, even when we're not fully conscious. Studies show that people often feel a chill or a sense of being watched, attributed to our brain's alertness to potential threats in our environment. Imagine you're asleep, and yet your brain might still register the presence of someone nearby. Scientists believe this process is rooted in our evolutionary past, where being aware of others could mean the difference between life and death. It's as if our minds have an inbuilt security system, constantly scanning for attention, which may explain those tingling feelings when you catch someone staring at you. While our understanding of this phenomenon is still developing, it highlights just how extraordinary our brains truly are. This might surprise you. Severe diseases still cause global fear. Many people think of coughs and fevers as the main health concerns, but there are much more serious diseases lurking in the shadows. Conditions like Ebola, rabies, and HIV/AIDS can be life-threatening and create panic just by their mention. These diseases often spread in ways that unsettle communities, like through contaminated water or insect bites. Even in countries with advanced healthcare, the fear of outbreaks looms large. For example, the recent COVID-19 pandemic shocked the world, showing just how quickly a disease can upend lives. Vaccines and public health campaigns work hard to control these threats, yet misinformation can make the battle tougher. This mix of fear and hope leads us to wonder how we can better prepare ourselves for future diseases. What can we do to stay informed and protect ourselves? Why exactly does Vulcan Point boggle the mind? Located in the Philippines, Vulcan Point is truly a geographical marvel. It's an island nestled within Taal Lake, which itself is situated on the larger volcanic island of Luzon. This means that, remarkably, you have a lake inside an island that contains another island that sits within a lake. Vulcan Point is part of the Taal volcano system, one of the most active volcanoes in the Philippines. When you stand on Vulcan Point, you're literally surrounded by water and land in a way that feels a bit surreal. This unique structure leads to stunning views and intriguing geological formations, attracting tourists and scientists alike. People come to explore its mesmerizing landscapes and learn more about the volcano's activity. So next time you think about islands, remember that Vulcan Point is not just any island. It's a fascinating feat of nature's engineering. How cool is that? Here's something incredible about manatees. These gentle giants possess a fascinating blinking mechanism that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. When manatees close their eyes, their eyelids rotate much like a camera lens, creating a smooth, unique eye action that could easily make any filmmaker jealous. This remarkable adaptation not only helps protect their eyes from debris and water, but also allows them to maintain a clear view of their surroundings. Living in warm coastal waters, manatees often encounter various obstacles, and their special eyelid movement can enhance their underwater visibility. Imagine gliding through the ocean while your eyes effortlessly adjust to the environment around you. By studying manatees, scientists can learn not just about their biology, but also about potential inspirations for technology, such as improving camera designs to mimic this natural feature. Isn't nature amazing? Hard to believe, but she called 911 for a manicure. In an unusual twist, A woman once dialed emergency services because she was unhappy with her nail treatment. Rather than simply asking the salon for a fix, she thought her dissatisfaction warranted police intervention. When the dispatcher received her call, they quickly realized this wasn't a life-threatening emergency. This incident sparked some serious discussion about the appropriate use of 911. Emergency services are designed for urgent situations that require immediate help, like medical crises or crime in progress. Using them for non-emergencies not only wastes valuable time, but can also prevent people with real emergencies from getting the assistance they need. So next time you're unhappy with a service, consider a more fitting approach than calling the police. Have you ever noticed why soap foam is white? The reason behind this interesting phenomenon lies in how light interacts with the tiny bubbles that form when soap mixes with water and air. When you whip up soap and water, you create a frothy mass full of microscopic bubbles. These bubbles scatter light, much like clouds or fresh snow do, making the foam appear white or light in color. Even if your soap is bright blue or vibrant pink, the actual foam looks nearly the same. This is due to the soap film's thin structure, which lacks enough pigment to change the overall color of the foam. However, if you look closely at very thin soap films, you might catch a glimpse of shimmering rainbows dancing across their surface. It's a beautiful effect caused by the interference of light waves, leading to those colorful patterns when viewed at the right angle. So next time you see soap foam, remember it's not just ordinary bubbles. It's a dazzling display driven by the magic of light. Is it really true that the moon affects our days? Over millions of years, the moon has been slowly drifting away from Earth, a process that has a fascinating impact on our planet. As the moon's gravitational pull weakens, it changes the tidal forces that influence our oceans. These tidal forces play a big role in how our days are measured. Right now, a day lasts 24 hours, but as the moon continues to move further away, experts predict that one day could stretch to about 25 hours in the distant future. This means that our daily rhythm would fundamentally shift, affecting everything from our sleep cycles to how we measure time. Imagine a world where a day is longer, altering not just our routines, but also the dynamics between Earth and its closest celestial companion. Isn't it incredible to think about how something that seems so far away can influence our everyday lives? Discover the mystery of Lincoln's lost speech. On May 29, 1856, Abraham Lincoln gave a riveting address at the Bloomington Convention, a moment now known as the lost speech. Why is it called lost? Because the audience was so enthralled that reporters were unable to jot down any notes, leaving us with only fragments of Lincoln's powerful ideas. Historians believe this speech marked a crucial moment in opposing slavery, showcasing Lincoln's growing commitment to abolition. His passionate words resonated deeply, influencing the political landscape at the time. Many speculate about the specific arguments he made, but since no complete record exists, the speech has become an intriguing piece of history. This mystery continues to spark curiosity among those wanting to understand the evolution of Lincoln's views and the impact of his rhetoric. What made his speech so unforgettable that it slipped through the cracks of history? Ever thought about why breastfeeding is so powerful? Breastfeeding isn't just about providing essential nutrients to babies. It also plays a crucial role in the complex relationship between a mother and her child. When an infant breastfeeds, they transfer tiny germs from their mouth to their mother's body. This process may sound surprising, but it helps the mother's immune system recognize and respond to these germs. As a result, the mother produces specific antibodies tailored to protect her baby from illnesses. This incredible exchange boosts the baby's immune system while enhancing the mother's health too. Research shows that breastfeeding can reduce the mother's risk of developing certain diseases and even strengthen her bond with her child. It's like nature's built-in healthcare system. So next time you think about breastfeeding, remember the powerful way it connects both mother and baby for a healthier future. Uncover the breathtaking beauty of Angel Falls. This iconic waterfall, located in Venezuela, is the highest in the world, plunging an astonishing 979 meters, which is about 3,212 feet. Angel Falls, known as Salto Angel in Spanish, is not just a tall waterfall, but a stunning natural wonder that captivates visitors with its sheer height and dramatic drop. The falls cascade over the edge of the Ollantaytambo, a flat-top mountain in Canaima National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The surrounding landscape is equally impressive, featuring lush rainforests and diverse wildlife, making it a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers. When sunlight hits the water, it creates mesmerizing rainbows and sparkling sprays that add to its allure. Travelers can approach the falls by riverboat or hiking through scenic trails, making the journey just as exciting as the destination. Have you ever dreamed of standing in front of the tallest waterfall in the world, taking in its magnificence firsthand? Did you know how many stitches are in a baseball? A standard baseball is not just a ball, it's a finely crafted piece of sports equipment featuring 108 double stitches. That means there are a whopping 216 individual stitches holding it all together. These stitches play a crucial role in a player's performance by influencing the ball's aerodynamics. When pitchers throw a curveball or a fastball, those stitches create drag in the air, helping the ball to curve or spin. The white leather casing, stitched together with precision, is designed to provide durability and maintain its shape during intense games. It's fascinating to think that every time a player catches a fly ball or hits a home run, they are interacting with a carefully engineered object that has been around for over 100 years. The stitches are not just for show, they also support the core, which is made of layers of yarn and a rubber center. So the next time you see a baseball game, remember the incredible craftsmanship stitched into every single ball. Why exactly does hysterical strength happen? This amazing phenomenon occurs when people tap into extraordinary physical abilities during emergencies. When a stressful situation arises, like a loved one being trapped under a car, the body releases adrenaline into the bloodstream. This surge of adrenaline temporarily allows the brain to override its usual limitations on muscle use. As a result, some individuals have been known to lift vehicles or perform feats that seem impossible under normal circumstances. Although these moments of incredible strength are rare, they show us that humans can access a hidden reservoir of power, particularly when facing life or death situations. Researchers are fascinated by hysterical strength because it raises questions about our potential capabilities. Could there be even more untapped strength within us, waiting to be unleashed in emergencies? It's a striking reminder that our bodies can go beyond what we think is possible. Have you ever wondered how snakes survive after decapitation? Even after a venomous snake loses its head, it can still bite. This surprising fact is due to impressive survival reflexes that can last for hours after the head is severed. The nervous system remains active, allowing the snake to react to stimuli even without its brain. These reflexes are a part of nature's remarkable survival strategies, helping animals defend themselves against threats. It's a stark reminder of how powerful instincts can be in the animal kingdom. So if you ever find yourself in an unfortunate encounter with a snake, remember that even a headless one can still pose a danger. Nature is full of mysteries, and this phenomenon showcases the incredible ways creatures adapt to survive. Isn't it fascinating how life can cling on, even in the most extreme situations? Let's uncover the truth about left-handed struggles. For the 10% of the population that is left-handed, everyday tasks can be a bit tricky in a world designed for right-handed people. Simple activities like writing can lead to smudged ink on the page, making neatness a constant challenge. Furthermore, many tools and gadgets, like scissors and can openers, are built with right-handed users in mind, forcing lefties to adapt in creative ways. Despite these challenges, studies suggest that left-handed individuals are often more adept at thinking outside the box, showcasing enhanced creativity and problem-solving skills. Famous left-handers like Leonardo da Vinci and Jimi Hendrix have demonstrated how this unique perspective can lead to incredible innovation and artistry. So, are left-handed folks just navigating their world differently, or is their creativity a gift in disguise? Prepare to be amazed by Calcio Storico. This unique sporting event happens just once a year in June, turning the historic Piazza Santa Croce into an exciting battlefield. Imagine a passionate mix of soccer and wrestling, where teams representing Florence's neighborhood struggle for glory. With its roots tracing back to the 16th century, Calcio Storico showcases not just athletic skill, but also rich cultural traditions. Spectators from all over the world flock to witness players clad in vintage uniforms, competing fiercely as they chase a leather ball. The atmosphere crackles with energy as drums beat and crowds cheer their teams, creating an unforgettable carnival vibe. Whether you're a sports enthusiast or a culture lover, the thrill of Calcio Storico offers something special. Why not join in the excitement of this striking historical event next June? What happened to Percy Fawcett in the Amazon? In 1925, British explorer Percy Fawcett embarked on a daring adventure to find the legendary city of Ze, rumored to be hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest. Fawcett, a seasoned adventurer, believed this ancient city was filled with gold and advanced civilizations. His journey was not just a quest for treasure, it was also a hunt for knowledge about the people and cultures that lived there. However, communication from Fawcett and his team ceased shortly after they began their expedition, leaving behind a mystery that still intrigues many today. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Fawcett was ever found, leading to numerous theories about his fate, from being lost in the dense jungle to having encountered hostile tribes or even meeting a tragic end. His disappearance not only fueled tales of adventure, but also sparked interest in the Amazon and its unexplored regions, shaping the way we view lost cities today. Why does Fawcett's story captivate us even decades later? You might be shocked to learn that meerkats are burrow architects. These fascinating creatures live in complex underground homes, known as burrows, that can house groups called mobs or gangs, sometimes packing in as many as 40 individuals. These burrows are marvels of engineering, featuring multiple chambers designed for specific purposes. For instance, they have cozy sleeping areas where meerkats can take a well-deserved rest, and special rooms set aside just for breeding. This intricate design not only offers shelter from the harsh desert temperatures, but also provides safety from predators lurking above ground. The social dynamics within these mobs highlight the meerkats' cooperative nature, as they work together to maintain their homes and care for their young. These remarkable skills allow them to thrive in challenging environments, making them one of the most captivating animals in the wild. Here's a wild fact about the shortest song. The track You Suffer by the British band Napalm Death holds the title for the shortest song ever recorded, clocking in at an astonishing 1.316 seconds. Released in 1987 on their groundbreaking album Scum, this tiny tune packs a punch that reflects the band's unique style. Part of the grindcore genre, known for its aggressive tempos and powerful messages, You Suffer exemplifies how music can be both brief and impactful. The song's lyrics convey a sense of urgency and intensity that resonates strongly with listeners, despite its incredibly short duration. Grindcore, a subgenre that merges elements of hardcore punk and extreme metal, often features rapid-fire instrumentation and thought-provoking, sometimes controversial lyrics. Napalm Death's influence on the genre is undeniable, as they challenged musical norms and pushed boundaries. Their work, including this famously brief track, has inspired many bands and fans alike. Can you imagine something so short making such a large impact? Why exactly does the Tetris effect impact our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when people engage frequently in activities like gaming or listening to music, causing their brains to start seeing patterns related to those experiences in daily life. For example, someone who plays Tetris for hours might find themselves envisioning falling blocks or strategizing how to fit objects together while performing mundane tasks. This happens because our brains are incredibly adaptable and can modify how we perceive reality based on repeated stimuli. The Tetris effect shows just how powerful repetition can be, as these mental patterns can even creep into our dreams. It's a striking reminder that our habits don't just shape our skills, they shape our very thoughts and perceptions. So next time you find yourself daydreaming about stacking shapes, you might just be experiencing the Tetris effect in action. Prepare to be amazed by Mona's intriguing journey. Even amid serious health concerns like a heart attack and fever, Mona remains a captivating mystery that draws visitors from all over the world. This extraordinary individual has become a symbol of resilience, facing significant health setbacks while still enchanting the hearts and minds of those who come to observe her. People flock to see Mona, intrigued not only by her struggles, but also by the strength with which she navigates them. As tourists gather, they share stories and connect over her unique appeal, highlighting how even in tough times one can inspire countless others. Mona's story reminds us that every individual has a depth that goes beyond their challenges. So what makes her such a magnetic figure? It's this mixture of vulnerability and strength that wraps her in a veil of mystery, inviting everyone to discover the layers of her life. Prepare to be amazed by a festive tower in Brazil. In a vibrant display of creativity, a community in Brazil has crafted an impressive aluminum tower decorated with Christmas costumes made from 600 pieces of colorful paper. This stunning installation showcases the joyful spirit of the holiday season, bringing together festive cheer and artistic expression. The locals work tirelessly, transforming simple sheets of paper into dazzling costumes that mimic traditional holiday attire. This project not only brightens the neighborhood but also highlights the importance of community collaboration during festive celebrations. As people gather to admire this unique creation, they share stories, laughter, and a sense of togetherness. Whether it's a child pointing in awe or an elder reminiscing about holiday traditions, the tower serves as a reminder of the warmth and creativity that the holidays can inspire. Isn't it wonderful how art can unite us in celebration? Is it really true that glaciers can be massive? You bet! Antarctica is home to the largest glacier on Earth, the Lambert Glacier. This colossal ice giant measures a staggering width of over 60 miles at its broadest point, making it wider than many small countries. The Lambert Glacier is so massive that it plays a crucial role in our planet's climate system. It's fed by snowfall and is constantly moving, helping scientists understand how glaciers behave in a warming world. The glacier descends from the East Antarctic ice sheet, flowing into the Ameri Ice Shelf. The sheer size of the Lambert Glacier not only showcases the beauty of Antarctica, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of studying polar regions in our fight against climate change. How amazing is it that such a massive structure exists in such a remote part of our planet? Did you know Japan has over 14,000 islands? This astonishing fact might surprise you, as Japan is often thought of simply as one large landmass. In reality, it's made up of about 14 on 125 islands, which vary in size from big ones like Honshu, the country's largest island, to tiny uninhabited ones. These islands stretch over 3,000 kilometers from north to south and include 4 main islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. Each island boasts its own unique culture, geography, and wildlife, contributing to Japan's rich diversity. From the snowy peaks of Hokkaido to the tropical beaches of Okinawa, the islands offer a variety of stunning landscapes and experiences. The smaller islands, often less populated, provide quiet retreats in beautiful natural parks. Understanding Japan's geography helps appreciate its cultural complexity and history. Isn't it fascinating how much variety lies within one nation? Guess what really drives rubber's fascinating history? In the 18th century, rubber was a rare treasure, admired and sought after by Europe's elite. People often used it for luxury items like gloves, and even the earliest forms of erasers, all the while cherishing its unique properties. However, this precious material was quite limited. It wasn't until the 19th century that everything changed, thanks to Charles Goodyear's groundbreaking discovery of vulcanization. This process involved heating rubber with sulfur to enhance its durability and elasticity, turning it into a material suitable for mass production. Suddenly, rubber became accessible to everyone, leading to a boom in products like rubber boots, tires, and more. This transformation set the stage for today's global industry. Can you imagine a world where rubber was just for the wealthy? Let's uncover the truth about the Phronoma. This intriguing little crustacean is not just any sea creature, it's a master of adaptation in the deep ocean. Living in the depths, the Phronoma creates a unique home by using the bodies of other animals, specifically jellyfish and other gelatinous creatures, to construct transparent shells. These shells function as both shelter and nursery for its young, providing safety from predators and a cozy place to grow. Surprisingly, despite their small size, these crustaceans play a crucial role in their ecosystem as cleaners of the ocean floor. By recycling nutrients and serving as food for larger marine animals, they help maintain the balance of life in their underwater world. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such an impact? The next time you think about ocean dwellers, remember the Phronoma and its fascinating lifestyle. Believe it or not, galaxies collide to create stars. When two galaxies come together in a cosmic dance, fascinating things happen. These gigantic collections of stars, dust, and gas don't just pass through one another. Instead, they interact gravitationally, leading to a spectacular transformation of their structures. As they merge, the gas clouds within the galaxies can compress, creating the perfect conditions for new stars to form. Imagine clusters of bright, shining stars popping up all over the place, lighting up the night sky. This stellar nursery effect greatly influences the future of both galaxies involved, often resulting in a brand new galactic shape. Some stars that form from this collision may eventually evolve into supernovae, enriching the surrounding space with heavier elements. In essence, rather than just causing chaos, these cosmic collisions are creative forces. They remind us how interconnected everything is in the universe, as each event reshapes the galaxies for billions of years to come. Isn't it incredible to think that our Milky Way might one day collide with another galaxy? Have you ever considered how language shapes culture? Language is more than just a means of communication. It can profoundly influence cultural identity and practices. For instance, the Indonesian language is a fascinating example of this dynamic interplay. It has evolved by incorporating elements from multiple linguistic sources, including Malay, Dutch, Portuguese, and indigenous languages. This blending reflects Indonesia's rich history of trade, colonization, and cultural exchange. As a result, the Indonesian language not only conveys ideas, but also embodies the diverse traditions and values of its people. For example, specific words and phrases can reveal cultural attitudes towards community, respect, and nature, shaping how people interact with one another and the world around them. Understanding this connection between language and culture can help us appreciate how different societies express their unique identities. It also prompts us to consider our own languages and how they influence our thoughts and behaviors. So next time you hear a new phrase or word, think about the cultural stories it carries. Let's uncover the truth about Texas' past. Much of what is now Texas was once known as New Philippines during the era of Spanish colonial rule. This fascinating name reflects the complex history and cultural influences that shaped the region. In the 18th century, Spanish explorers and settlers arrived, claiming vast territories, including present-day Texas. The name New Philippines originated from a desire to honor King Philip II of Spain. As Spanish settlers established missions and communities, they blended their customs with the native cultures, creating a rich tapestry of history that still influences Texas today. The legacy of New Philippines can be seen in various aspects of Texan culture, from architecture to food. Understanding this historical context allows us to appreciate the diverse roots of Texas, reminding us that the stories of the past continue to shape our present identity. Isn't it amazing how history can redefine a place? Discover the secrets behind ancient bonsais. These fascinating trees tell stories that span generations, with some of them being cherished family heirlooms. Bonsai is the art of growing miniature trees that reflect nature's beauty in a small form. The oldest known bonsai, a ficus bonsai, is over 1,000 years old and resides in Japan. Families often pass down these miniature marvels as a way to preserve tradition and create bonds through shared history and care. Each bonsai requires meticulous attention, with regular pruning and watering to keep it healthy and beautiful. The intricate shapes and styles, such as the cascading or upright bonsai, are inspired by the natural world, making each tree unique. Caring for these ancient wonders can foster a sense of responsibility and connection to nature, reminding us of our place in the world. So, how do you feel about tending to a living piece of history? Guess what drives the world's fastest car? The SSC Tuatara, an incredible machine, has zoomed into the record books by reaching a staggering speed of 332 miles per hour. This thrilling feat surpassed the former record of 300 miles per hour held by the famous Bugatti Chiron. The record-setting event took place during a public race near Las Vegas, where the Tuatara wowed spectators and car enthusiasts alike. Not just a flashy exterior, this high-performance supercar boasts cutting-edge technology and aerodynamic design, which work together seamlessly to push the limits of speed. With a powerful engine and expert engineering, the SSC Tuatara demonstrates the pinnacle of automotive achievement. Some believe that it could even go faster, sparking excitement for future attempts at speed records. Car lovers are already imagining a world where the next record may completely redefine what we thought possible. So could we see the Tuatara push beyond its current limits in the near future? Only time will tell. Kindness really pays off for kids. A recent study published in PLOS One reveals that children who engage in kind acts, like sharing toys or helping classmates, see impressive social benefits. In fact, kids who perform just 3 acts of kindness a week became more popular among their peers within a month. This increase in popularity isn't just about being liked. It also leads to greater happiness and emotional well-being. When children are kind, they build trust and improve relationships, which plays a vital role in creating a positive classroom atmosphere. It's fascinating how kindness enhances empathy, making kids not just nicer, but also more connected to each other. This participation in kindness helps cultivate a healthier school environment that can contribute to better mental health and social skills down the road. So the next time your child is about to lend a hand or share something valuable, remind them that their small act of kindness is making a big difference in their life and the lives of their friends. What's more rewarding than that? You won't believe this about gun ownership in America. The United States stands out as the country with the highest civilian gun ownership rate globally, boasting an astonishing 88.8 guns for every 100 people. This means there's nearly 1 gun for every person, even accounting for infants and those who don't own firearms. This high rate of gun ownership can be traced back to a combination of cultural factors, historical context, and constitutional rights. The Second Amendment to the U.S. Constitution has long been a rallying point for gun enthusiasts, reinforcing the belief that owning a firearm is a personal right. Understanding this phenomenon helps to contextualize ongoing debates about gun control, safety, and individual freedoms in America. With such a significant number of guns in circulation, conversations around responsible ownership and its impact on society are more important than ever. What does this high rate of ownership mean for Americans today? You might be shocked to learn that 99% are hidden. Did you know there are around 1.6 billion live websites on the internet? That's a massive number, but here's the twist. A whopping 99% of these websites aren't indexed by search engines like Google. They exist in a mysterious part of the web called the deep web. This hidden layer is home to private databases, confidential pages, and unlisted content, which means they remain invisible to most of us. These sites could contain anything from academic articles in scholarly databases to membership-only forums and company records. The deep web is often confused with the dark web, which is much smaller and usually associated with illegal activities. In fact, the majority of the deep web is perfectly legal and safe. So the next time you search online, remember that only a small fraction of information is easily accessible. What else might be lurking beneath the surface? Discover Aquidauga Island's wild ponies today. This enchanting place, situated off the coast of Maryland, is famous for its wild ponies that freely roam the sandy beaches and lush marshes. These spirited horses are believed to be descendants of animals that survived shipwrecks, adapting to life on the island over centuries. The ponies have become a symbol of Maryland's rugged coastal beauty and are a major attraction for visitors who come to witness these majestic creatures in their natural habitat. People often bring cameras to capture stunning photos, and nature lovers can enjoy hiking trails that provide great views of both the ponies and the picturesque scenery. Seeing these horses trotting along the shore is a truly unforgettable experience, making Aquidauga Island a must-visit for anyone exploring the region. Isn't it amazing how these resilient ponies have thrived on this beautiful island? What if I told you betta fish are mesmerizing? These stunning creatures, originally from Southeast Asia, are renowned for their incredible beauty and vibrant colors. With long, flowing fins that seem to dance gracefully in the water, they look like living art. Betta fish come in various hues, including bright blues, fiery reds, and rich purples, making them a favorite among fish enthusiasts. Their fins can be spread wide, resembling delicate wings, which adds to their enchanting appearance. In the wild, these fish are known for their territorial behavior, especially the males, who will fiercely protect their space. This striking nature, combined with their stunning looks and unique personality, makes betta fish not only captivating pets but also fascinating subjects for observation. Whether you have one in a home aquarium or simply admire them online, betta fish are surely a testament to the beauty of the underwater world. Have you ever wondered why 8 billion matters? The global population has recently surpassed a staggering 8 billion people, a remarkable milestone that invites us to think critically about our planet's future. To help us visualize this immense number, Mirable Studios created an impressive animation showing how these individuals would fit into a space measuring 51 by 18 miles. This striking representation emphasizes just how densely packed our population can be. As we reach this significant number, we must grapple with important issues like sustainability and resource distribution. How can we ensure everyone has access to clean water, food, and shelter? Furthermore, we need to consider the environmental impact of so many people living on Earth. With rising numbers come increased demands on our planet, leading to challenges like deforestation, pollution, and climate change. What steps can we take to create a balanced future for all? Believe it or not, the Groom of the Stool existed. This quirky title belonged to a royal assistant who had one of the most intimate jobs in the court of King Henry VIII. Imagine this. While kings are often portrayed as powerful rulers, this particular assistant was responsible for assisting the king with his personal hygiene. Yes, you heard that right. The Groom of the Stool helped Henry with everything from dressing to the bathroom, showcasing the less glamorous side of royal life. This position wasn't just about support, it came with significant influence and power, as these assistants often heard secrets and royal decisions. The very existence of such a role underscores how human and relatable even the mightiest of monarchs can be. So next time you think about kings, remember that they too needed help with everyday tasks. How fascinating is that? What if I told you Ford sued a superstar? In 2017, Ford Motor Company took legal action against actor and professional wrestler John Cena. The issue? Cena had sold his prized possession, a brand new Ford GT supercar, less than a year after buying it. This luxury sports car is not just any vehicle, it's a limited edition model, and Ford had strict rules in place to prevent resales within a certain time frame. The company believed that Cena's quick sale undermined the exclusivity and value of the GT, which is highly sought after by car enthusiasts. Ford argued that these restrictions were crucial to maintaining the car's prestige and ensuring it went to true fans. This unusual lawsuit highlighted the lengths companies might go to protect their brand image, even when it involves well-known celebrities. Cena later responded, emphasizing his love for the car, but the legal drama raised eyebrows across the automotive world. Who knew car sales could lead to courtroom battles? Did you know 2 songs lost the Oscar to 1? In the film Cold Mountain, 2 moving songs were up for the Best Original Song Oscar, showcasing the incredible talent in the music industry. However, in a surprising twist, neither of these songs won the coveted award. Instead, the Oscar went to Into the West from The Return of the King, which is part of the epic Lord of the Rings trilogy. This outcome highlights how competitive the music scene can be, especially during the prestigious Oscar season. Cold Mountain featured powerful compositions that resonated with audiences and critics alike. Yet the fierce competition proved too tough. The win for Into the West demonstrates how even renowned films can face unexpected challenges in such a high-stakes environment. The Oscars are not just about films, but also about the phenomenal music that enhances the stories told on screen. This scenario leaves fans wondering, how often do great songs miss out on recognition due to fierce competition? Why did a house fire inspire The Sims? It all started in 1991 when Will Wright, the brilliant mind behind this iconic video game, experienced a devastating house fire. As he stood amidst the ashes of his home, he found himself imagining a world where you could create and control lives without the limitations of reality. This sparked the idea for a virtual dollhouse, where players could design homes and guide characters, or Sims, through various challenges. The idea resonated with many, allowing players to express creativity and explore different life scenarios. When The Sims launched in 2000, it quickly became a cultural phenomenon, scoring millions of fans around the globe. Players loved building dream homes, managing relationships, and playing out everyday dramas. Wright's vision turned a personal tragedy into a groundbreaking game that changed how we think about simulation and storytelling in gaming. So who knew a fire could ignite such creativity? What if I told you cars are banned here? Prince Edward Island in Canada takes a refreshing approach to transportation by prohibiting cars, creating a serene and picturesque atmosphere for its visitors and residents. Imagine wandering through the charming streets without the noise and pollution of vehicles buzzing around. Instead of traffic jams, you'll find bicycles and pedestrians enjoying the stunning natural beauty of the island. With its lush landscapes and stunning coastline, this unique island allows you to connect with nature in a way that's rarely found elsewhere. As you stroll or bike along the lovely pathways, you can take your time soaking in the views of rolling green fields and breathtaking ocean vistas. This car-free policy encourages a slower pace of life, perfect for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city living. So, whether you're exploring the famous red sand beaches or sampling delicious seafood, Prince Edward Island offers a truly tranquil experience. Are you ready to experience a place where nature takes the lead over cars? Let's uncover the truth about alarm clocks. The first alarm clock was invented by Levi Hutchins in 1787 and was designed to ring at a specific time, 4 a.m. This was not just any routine. Hutchins truly believed that rising early was essential for getting things done. However, his invention was quite basic. It could only ring at that one set time and couldn't be adjusted for a more leisurely morning wake-up. Imagine starting your day at 4 a.m. every single day. It wasn't until nearly a century later that the world saw the arrival of adjustable alarm clocks. These new models allowed people to choose their wake-up times, fitting their own schedules and lifestyles. As the hustle and bustle of daily life evolved, timed wake-ups became a crucial part of society. Today, alarm clocks are found in various forms, from traditional bedside models to smartphone apps, keeping us all on track. But do we really need that early start? Let's uncover the truth about the flashing tilefish. The Hoplolatus clupa, commonly known as the flashing tilefish, possesses an extraordinary skill. It can rapidly change color thanks to specialized cells called iridophores. This remarkable ability serves two vital roles in the fish's life. First, it helps the tilefish camouflage itself from predators and threats, blending into its surroundings effortlessly. Imagine a vibrant splash of colors transforming into muted tones in the blink of an eye. Secondly, this color-changing trait facilitates communication among tilefish, allowing them to signal to one another. In the underwater world, vibrant displays can convey moods or mating readiness. Researchers continue to study the flashing tilefish to better understand how they utilize this amazing adaptation. It's a captivating reminder of how creatures adapt to their environment and communicate in ways we might never have imagined. So next time you think about adaptability in nature, consider the flashing tilefish and its colorful talents. Shocking history, volcanoes can cause famines too. Between 1601 and 1603, an eruption from Peru's Huayna Putena volcano unleashed tons of ash into the atmosphere, leading to a severe climate shift across the globe. This natural disaster created what is known as the Little Ice Age, with unseasonably cool temperatures affecting agricultural production far from the eruption site. In Russia, these harsh conditions led to crop failures that sparked a catastrophic famine, claiming the lives of approximately 2 million people. The harsh winters and failing harvests left villages in dire straits, with many unable to access food. Families struggled to survive as starvation loomed large, showing how interconnected our world is, even in the 17th century. It's astounding to think that a volcanic eruption thousands of miles away could create such devastation so far from its origin. This tragic event serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the delicate balance of our ecosystems. How many lives do you think could be influenced by a single eruption? Here's something incredible about Dolly Parton. Dolly is a country music superstar known for her powerful voice and heartfelt lyrics, but her impact goes far beyond the stage. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she stepped up by donating a remarkable $1 million to vaccine research, which played a part in developing the Moderna vaccine. Her generous contribution shows how much she cares about public health and the well-being of her fans. But that's just a part of her story. Through her Imagination Library, Dolly has given away over 100 million free books to children across the globe, nurturing a love for reading and education. This program has reached kids in multiple countries, helping them build a brighter future. Dolly Parton's efforts prove that music and compassion can go hand in hand, making her not just a beloved artist, but a true advocate for change. Isn't it inspiring to see a star use their platform for good? This might surprise you. Big Ben is not the tower. Many people think that Big Ben is the name of the famous clock tower in London. However, that's not quite right. Big Ben actually refers to the enormous bell housed inside the tower, which is more formally known as the Elizabeth Tower. The iconic tower stands tall above the River Thames and is a key landmark of the city, drawing millions of visitors each year. The bell itself weighs about 13.5 tons and chimes every hour, creating a beautiful sound that resonates throughout Westminster. Completed in 1859, the Elizabeth Tower was named after Queen Elizabeth III, while the bell was initially named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who oversaw its installation. So next time you hear about Big Ben, remember it's the bell that rings, while the majestic tower remains a symbol of London's history and grandeur. You might be shocked to learn that trucks can be homes. Many modern trucks come equipped with features that make them surprisingly comfortable living spaces. Some models have built-in sleeping quarters, cozy enough for a good night's rest on the road. Imagine curling up in a truck with a TV for entertainment and a refrigerator stocked with your favorite snacks. As housing prices continue to soar, living in a truck is becoming an appealing alternative for those looking to save money without sacrificing comfort. These mobile homes allow people to travel freely while enjoying the amenities often found in traditional apartments. It's a lifestyle choice that promotes adventure and flexibility, making it perfect for digital nomads or outdoor enthusiasts. Who wouldn't want a home that can take you to the mountains, beaches, or wherever your heart desires? With the world changing and new living trends emerging, is a truck becoming the ultimate solution for affordable living? Get ready to explore Bouvet Island's isolation. Bouvet Island, located in the South Atlantic Ocean, is one of the most remote places on Earth. Imagine being over 994 miles south of the nearest land. This uninhabited island lies about 1,615 miles from the coast of South Africa, making it truly a slice of wilderness. The island is almost entirely blanketed in glaciers, creating a stunning but unwelcoming landscape. It's so isolated that few people ever set foot there, and accessing it is a real challenge due to the harsh weather conditions and the surrounding icy waters. The extreme remoteness of Bouvet Island adds to its allure, drawing scientists and adventurers alike who are curious about its unique ecosystems and wildlife. Despite its uninhabited status, it's important to note that Bouvet Island was designated as a nature reserve in 1971, protecting its fragile environment. So, if you ever dream of visiting a place cut off from the rest of the world, Bouvet Island might just be the ultimate adventure waiting for you. Did you know Edison named his kids after Morse code? Thomas Edison, the genius inventor, had a unique way of showing his love for innovation, even in naming his children. He chose nicknames inspired by Morse code signals, a clever nod to his connection with the telegraph, which was revolutionary in communication. Edison's son was called Dash, a reference to the long signal used in Morse code, while his daughter was nicknamed Dot, signifying the shorter signal. This imaginative approach not only reflected Edison's passion for invention, but also highlighted how creativity can permeate all aspects of life, including family. The Telegraph changed the way people connect, and these nicknames serve as a playful reminder of Edison's groundbreaking work. Imagine growing up with such significant symbolism intertwined in your name. How cool is that? Did you know the NFL moved the Super Bowl? In 1993, the National Football League made a bold decision to relocate the Super Bowl from Arizona after a significant event. Residents in the state voted against recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day as an official holiday. This decision sparked a nationwide conversation about equality and civil rights. The NFL's response showed its commitment to social justice by prioritizing these values over financial gain. The game was originally set to be played in Tempe, but after the controversial vote, the league moved it to Pasadena, California. This move received mixed reactions. Some praised the NFL for taking a stand, while others criticized the decision as overly political. Over the years, this event highlighted how sports can intersect with important social issues. It also led to Arizona eventually recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1993, showing how public opinion can evolve. So the next time you think about the Super Bowl, consider the powerful impact that social issues can have on sports. Explore Gutenberg's printing revolution in 1455. In 1455, Johannes Gutenberg changed the world forever with his invention of the modern printing press. This groundbreaking machine allowed for the mass production of books and texts, making literature accessible to the general public for the very first time. Among Gutenberg's most notable achievements was the creation of the 42-line Bible, which is often hailed as the first printed Bible. This remarkable work didn't just transform how people viewed books, it played a crucial role in the democratization of information. Before Gutenberg's invention, books were painfully copied by hand, which made them scarce and pricey. With the printing press, religious texts became more readily available, leading to a surge in literacy and critical thinking. Imagine how people's lives changed as they could now read the Bible for themselves, without relying solely on clergy interpretations. Gutenberg's innovation opened doors to knowledge, setting the stage for the Renaissance and the Age of Enlightenment. Have you ever thought about how one invention can alter the course of history? Did you know that a chicken can fly? In a remarkable event, a chicken managed to flap its wings and stay airborne for an astonishing 13 seconds. While most people think of chickens as land-loving birds that prefer to run around rather than soar through the sky, this particular chicken defied expectations and demonstrated an unexpected ability. Chickens are generally not designed for extended flight. Their bodies are built for ground activities. They usually rely on their strong legs for running and scratching at the dirt for food. However, this airborne feat highlights that even the most unlikely animals can surprise us with their hidden talents. It sparks curiosity about the potential abilities of other creatures and reminds us that nature always has some surprises up its sleeve. So, what other unexpected skills might our animal friends possess? Have you seen the colorful Gouldian finch? This exotic bird native to Australia is a living masterpiece, with its vibrant plumage resembling hand-painted artwork. Sporting a stunning mix of blue, orange, and green, Gouldian finches are not just a treat for the eyes, they also play a crucial role in their ecosystem. These small birds thrive in the tropical savannas of northern Australia, where they forage for seeds and insects. Their bright colors serve a purpose beyond beauty. Males use their dazzling plumage to attract potential mates, while also signaling health and vitality. Sadly, due to habitat loss and changes in environmental conditions, their populations have rapidly declined in recent years. Conservation efforts are now underway to protect these beautiful creatures and their habitats. Bird watchers and nature enthusiasts are drawn to their vibrant colors and charming personalities. If you ever find yourself in Australia, keep an eye out for these feathered gems. They might just brighten your day with their striking appearance and lively antics. Did you know about the amazing Japanese macaque? This remarkable animal thrives in a variety of environments, including the frigid winters of Japan, where temperatures can plummet. Thanks to its thick, insulating fur, the Japanese macaque has adapted beautifully to survive in these harsh conditions. Picture this. While other animals might struggle, These clever monkeys find warmth and comfort in their furry coats. But that's not all. This species also boasts a short, flexible tail that moves independently, which they use to their advantage. Whether it's grasping branches, manipulating objects, or even feeding themselves, the tail adds an impressive level of skill to their daily life. Imagine a monkey deftly digging into snow for hidden food or using its tail to balance as it navigates rocky terrain. The adaptability and intelligence of the Japanese macaque not only help them survive but also thrive in various habitats. Observing their behaviors can also teach us valuable lessons about resilience in the wild and the wonders of nature. Isn't it fascinating how evolution has shaped these creatures? Have you ever wondered why sign language is so expressive? Sign language is a vibrant form of communication that covers a vast array of concepts, from everyday topics to the whimsical idea of alien invasion. Unlike just hand gestures, sign language incorporates facial expressions, body movements, and even unique signs for abstract thoughts like procrastination. This richness means that users can convey complex emotions in humorous situations, enabling deeper connections between speakers. Just like spoken languages, sign language evolves over time, adapting to new cultural references and societal changes. Whether it's sharing a funny story or discussing serious issues, the creativity in sign language allows for unique expressions that go far beyond basic vocabulary. Isn't it fascinating how a system originally created for the deaf community has grown into a dynamic language understood by many? Why does cutting hair not hurt at all? The answer lies in the unique structure of hair. All hair that grows outside the scalp is made up of dead cells. This means that when you visit the barber or trim your own locks, you're snipping away at a material that doesn't contain any living tissue. Because hair follicles, which are the living part of hair, are located beneath the surface of the skin, you won't feel any pain when those dead strands are cut. This fascinating fact about hair composition sheds light on how our bodies work. While it may seem surprising that something so visible and prominent as hair is made of dead cells, this is true for all body hair, including eyebrows and eyelashes. The living part of the hair follicle is what actually grows hair and connects to nerve endings. So the next time you get a haircut, you can relax and enjoy the experience, knowing that your stylist isn't just trimming hair, they're giving your dead cells a fresh look without any pain involved. Hard to believe, but penguins have changed dramatically. Today's adorable penguins are just a glimpse into a rich and diverse family that once roamed the earth. Fossil records reveal that ancient penguins, some towering as tall as humans, adapted to a variety of climates across the globe. Imagine enormous birds waddling through thick forests or diving into warmer waters. Over millions of years, many of these incredible species went extinct, unable to survive changing environments and competition. In fact, the penguins we see today represent only a fraction of the diversity that once thrived. This evolution showcases the remarkable flexibility of these birds, allowing them to inhabit icy shores and rocky coastlines while still capturing our hearts with their charming waddles. Isn't it fascinating to think about how these creatures have adapted and survived throughout history?